Welcome back to Sawdust and Lug Nuts. We're here at Cliffside Resort in Orderville, Utah. They just spotted 5 of these little A-frame cabins. Kind of cute, aren't they? They got 5 decks that are all the same size, and I'm going to be doing a railing for it. We're doing 8x8 posts, 4x3 top and bottom rails with rebar spindles. Check this out, what?
You just walk straight up to the rocks.
You got cliffs. It looks like these are not plumbed. They have electricity, but they're going to share a common shower and bathroom. Let's see if the door's open. Let's check one of these out.
Alright, luckily one of these is open so we can show you guys what it looks like.
Yeah, not much room.
Not much, but it's definitely a cool place to stay.
Way cool. No running water.
But that's not what this is designed around.
No, this is like a camping deal.
And it's a website right there.
AlternativeLivingSpace.com. What do you think?
Pretty cool.
I mean, just for an overnight, you could stay here, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we've had a tour of the mini home. So we're leaving rail off the backside. We're gonna go like a horseshoe shape. Come off of there 8 inches. So we'll have an 8x8 post sitting right there. Probably shouldn't be writing on their deck. Hold that right on there. These are all supposed to be the same size. Now we come off here 8 inches. Go over to that mark. So hold that right on there. I think we ought to draw tape on another one just to make sure they're the same. They're supposed to all be the same. Leave a comment if you think you'd like to spend a night in one of these little A-frames, and leave a comment if you wouldn't. And we'll see, have a little contest, see who would and who wouldn't. That's a good Lee's Ferry hat.
It's a goofy looking hat.
Fishing hat.
Is there any bugs in it?
Just a rattlesnake. It's never fit in your head. Oh, it's got an adjuster on it. Wow, that's Hugmo, dude. Back to the shop we go. Okay, Wyatt, you ready for an adventure?
Oh yeah.
Now that we've got all our measurements for the cliffside rail, we need to go hook on to the trailer and jet back to the mill. And I almost guarantee it'll be a lot drier than it was the last time we went.
Alright, we're gonna get loaded, but that I'm trying not to walk through. So, since I'm the master genius that's supposed to be in charge of this, I forgot a battery. So, we'll talk to you guys back at the shop. We made it back. Ah!
It's heavy, Wyatt.
But I'm the one with the camera.
Yeah, that's a heavy log. All right, we're here back at the shop. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut these 8x8s into 40-inch posts. Because this is such a big beam, it's 8x8, the chop saw won't cut it if it's clear back against the fence. So if you look back here, I put some spacers in there. That brings the log out far enough that we have enough room to cut it.
To be fair, I think this is a do not try at home moment.
No, you can do that. Just be safe.
You are a trained professional,
That's true.
so don't do anything you see here at home unless you know what you're doing.
The factory cut is not going to be straight at all. And since we have excess on the end, I'm going to go 42 inches. Then we'll pull it back and cut 2 off of there. Safety first, right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Always safety.
This is such a big beam, we have to make a cut, roll it, make a cut, roll it 3 times to get through it. Hey, look at that.
Almost like you know what you're doing.
I've done that once or twice. Once we get all of these cut 40 inches, we're going to chamfer the tops. And we're going to do that on this chop saw. We'll set it up on a 45 and we'll have a stop on there. The first cut doesn't quite make it through, but the second cut takes some of that tail off, but we're going to have to butch it with this to finish it up. And I don't like that program. I think we want to use a Sawzall. Yep, now roll it towards me. Tip it over. Push it towards me until it hits this stop. More time. We're back on the rail for the little A-frames, and let me show you what I did here. I made a jig. This was for marking everything out. We got A, B, and C. This is the C section. All you got to do is square that up. We can't have more than a 4-inch opening or it won't meet code. So I marked these at 4 inches exactly. Then I built this drill jig here and ran a straight edge down it. So when you mark your 4-inch sanders, all you have to do is put a mark on it. This automatically centers it. So see, there's my mark.
Is this just your favorite thing to do ever?
Oh yeah, repetition. So how many holes do you think we're gonna have?
1,608.
1,630 holes just for this one rail job. This is gonna get a rebar spindle. We're gonna have a top and a bottom. And that's going to be the spindle right there.
Then you just got to do that 57 million more times.
It's monotonous. This is like a process, man. Let's stack these right on this.
Alright, I'm gonna drill about 17,000 holes. I did that entire thing, and then everything else that was on here. So that's a lot of holes. I will let you guys know, this is, what did you say it was, Ponderosa pine?
Ponderosa, yeah.
Ponderosa pine, when that drill bit gets nice and toasty, and it hits the sap in these, best smell ever. It smells like candy. It's the weirdest thing. It smells just like butterscotch.
Pine candy. You heard it from Wyatt, so it must be true.
Enough that it made my mouth water, and now I'm gonna go get chocolate when I get home.
I did con him into coming in here on a Saturday, so we got all that ready to go. Let's vamoose. We're back here at Cliffside getting ready to install all this rail. I think what we're going to do is just set the posts where they need to be, take a section of rail, lay it on the deck in between the posts just to give us where they need to go, and then kind of go from there. Let's go see if my theory is going to work. I'm pretty sure it will. Try to put the cracks out. So this is what I envision. Something like that. Is this a short one?
Yeah.
So get me 2 more short ones. I want to make sure the math's
Make sure it all fits.
working. Wow, Wyatt, look at that.
Like a glove?
Our math worked out. So these lay flat like this. You can put them in this way a little bit so you can get in there with your impact. In fact, we ought to put one together real quick. Just make sure that that theory is going to work.
What are we going to the top of the rail?
Your bracket needs to be at 32. That puts your rail at 36. So we want that flush to the rim joist. We've got a double rim. Going to take an ollie right down through there like that.
We just basically
That pulled everything, so let's put one on this other side first. I just wanted to lay down and take a nap. So what I did is I went and bought these fender washers because I'm afraid a lag would pull. So we got a post, but I don't want to
Miss it.
I don't want to shine or I'd be in trouble. See that? It bent the washer up too.
That's perfect.
How does that feel for solid?
Oh, that ain't moving.
I like that. I like that program.
It's nice and
It actually
solid.
pulls it right up into that groove. I'm afraid without the fender washer it would have pulled. How's that for sturdiness?
Like it ain't going nowhere.
The beauty about these decks is they're all the same. So every top and bottom's interchangeable.
Yep.
Come back over this side now.
That's a wrap on this one, huh?
Hey, thanks for joining us on this build. This has been a fun project, getting all these railings done, all the way from going to the mill, getting the rebar, staining, the whole 9 yards. We appreciate you. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Cliffside, to Johnny and Stephanie Roundy for allowing us to do this job. I'm going to leave their website in the description of this video so you guys can go on, check it out. Please comment, that helps the algorithm. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And we'll catch you on the next one.